Good morning, agents, and welcome to another daily episode of Targeted Loot today for October 3rd. The series that shows you the Targeted Loot map, farming tips and tricks, vendor reset highlights, and much more. I'm Agent Shadow, and if you enjoy my content, please consider smashing the subscribe, like, and share buttons below. And if you're extra awesome, check the pinned comment for all sorts of links, like becoming a member of my channel, joining my Discord and clan, and a cool other few things. Let's get started with the Dark Zones first and the highlights from the DZ vendors, Washington DC, and then finally New York City Targeted Loot highlights last. So at the clan, we got the Mechanical Animal, and then a D50 at the White House. You're going to want that if you need to craft a Liberty pistol. It's really easy just to do the 3 quests in a row and then craft the Liberty pistol with the blueprint and a D50. Over in DZ West today, we got Providence Defense. Now, this is something that is worth farming for as a DZ exclusive, and that's the gift backpack with Perfect Vigilance. I actually have one on one of my builds for TU10. I could show you in the top right card right now. It's actually a build I really love. The Hunter's Fury sets that I've been putting out are the ones I'm running now and like the most. But before that, it was all about my Focus Vigilance or Perfect Vigilance build. This is worth farming for, and remember the rainbow loot has been, somewhat fixed, so you're more than likely going to get a better roll of the gift now in Title Update 11 than before. Alright, and then DZ South, we do have a Matador for sale with weapon damage, crit hit chance, and health. I'll just roll that health off for crit hit damage, and that's a pretty good backpack. We just got Seska here, so that would be the Devil's Due backpack with Perfect Clutch. And then finally in DZ East, we got the Badger Tough targeted loot. No DZ exclusive, but they are selling the Hollow Man mask. It's just all armor rolls with armor and explosive resistance, but it always comes with that 10% or 8% damage to health. Alright, let's check out the north side. Alright, agents, we're over here on the north side highlights. We got Golan gear at Camp White Oak. That's good for that extra 10% status effect, so check out the top right card right now for a build where I use one piece Golan gear. It's something that's essential and vital to the build for a good status effect one. You got rifles at the ballpark, so if you want to get the Diamondback or Merciless, or you can get a good classic M1A. Best damage talents on that are Boomerang, Ranger, and Rifleman. And you can also get the Baker's Dozen, the Surge, which gives you 25% extra skill damage per headshot for about 25 seconds. And then we got light machine guns at Manning National Zoo. You can get the exotic Bullet King and Pestilence. And then of course the named LMGs like the Carnage, the Sleipner, the Good Times with Perfect Fast Hands, the new Reliable. There's all sorts of ones, even the Quiet Roar. And then finally Seska at the Summit. If you want to farm it, if you need that extra 10% crit hit chance, you never really do anything with a build where you have any more than one piece of Seska, and that's for a DPS build. Let's go check out the west side, agents. Alright, agents, we're over here on the west side targeted loot highlights. We got submachine guns at Federal Emergency Bunker, so you can farm the Lady Death, the Backfire if you've already gotten it from Season 3, although I have heard that it drops before that. I don't know that for sure though. I would grind to season level 60 or so that it's, when it drops. You can also reform the Chatterbox, get a good Vector variant or MPX. And then of course you can't get the Dark Winter or the Apartment, but you can get the Safety Distance and Swap Chain named SMGs. Bellstone Armory at Bank HQ, and we also got it over here at Capitol Building, which you can run on Legendary. Now you can get the Everyday Carrier. I don't know for sure if it's Liquid Engineer with Perfect Bloodsucker, which I have a build for. I'll show you in the top right card right now. I don't know for sure if that drops in the light zone, but for now the data miners are saying it's DZ exclusive. If you guys can comment below if you've gotten the Liquid Engineer backpack to drop with Perfect Bloodsucker in the light zone from an NPC, that would be awesome. Walker Harrison Co. at DCD headquarters, you can get the Chain Killer named Perfect Headhunter chest piece. Grupo Sombro's great, 1 piece for DPS builds, 2 pieces for skill builds. We got Petrov at Roosevelt Island if you want those Contractor's gloves with 8% damage to armor rolled into them. And then Sokolov Concern at the Potomac Event Center. If you want to get a good chest or backpack piece that's all reds with something like Vigilance or Adrenaline Rush or Intimidate or Obliterate or something on it. That's definitely great. You always want to run Sokolov if you have an SMG in your build. And then we got holsters at Tidal Basin, but we also got holsters at Stranded Tanker. So in NYC at Stranded Tanker, I would farm holsters for Imperial Dynasty today. That's its main original source from Vivian and Connolly at the very end. So if you need it, I would definitely check it out. It's part of my Eclipse Protocol build, and I still use it to this day. And you can also get the Forge holster with 50% extra shield health to your shield, which adds a whole new skill tier to your shield. And we got masks at the Pentagon and over here at Foggy Bottom if you want to get the Coyotes mask, the Vial mask, or the Punch Drunk mask with 20% headshot damage baked into it, which goes great with Dodge City holster build or a perfect Headhunter build. Alright, let's check out the east side. Alright, agents, we're over here on the east side targeted loot highlights. We got shotguns at Grand Washington Hotel. So that's the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun. And you can also get the new The Mop named Shotgun 612 variant. And that comes with 10% armor on kill. And I would highly recommend putting close and personal on that. We also got a double for Sokolov and Hana Yu at DUA. You can get the Force Multiplier backpack with perfect combined arms. That's an extra 30% skill damage every time you hit an enemy for 3 seconds. You want to roll skill haste and skill damage on that. Gear system mods at Jefferson Trade Center. If you just need to get a max roll one, I would run it on Heroic. And assault rifles at Federal Triangle. You can get the Mechanical Animal of Future Perfection, the named Burnout FAMAS, the named Maniac as a military AKM, and then the Chameleon Exotic. The main rifles you want to get probably, except for if you're looking for just a top tier one to use, like a high end one. The best ones are FAMAS, Military AKM, Carbine 7, and Police M4s. Gloves at American History, you can get the BTSU gloves. And then of course we got knee pads at Jefferson Plaza. So Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads, Sawyer's knee pads, and Fox's Prayer knee pads, which give you 8% damage to targets out of cover. That's multiplicative damage that you are gonna want on an all high-end DPS build. But I would farm Overlord and Downtown West for that. It'll be much faster and easier to get the Fox's Prayer. And then finally, we do have gear sets at East Mall. We got 4 control points to farm here. If you want to get anything but System Corruption, which is a DZ exclusive, or the Future Initiative and Foundry Bulwark chest and backpack pieces, which are still exclusive to the Iron Horse raid. Finally, we do have Douglas and Harding at Southwest. If you want the Punch Drunk mask with 20% headshot damage baked into it, I would farm here instead of mask just to, get the scope of the loot pool down to just that one mask. Alright, let's go check out New York City targeted loot highlights and I'll let you guys go. Alright, agents, we're over here in New York City. So we got chest pieces at Wall Street. You can go ahead and get the Tardigrade armor exotic chest piece, and the Bullet King has a chance to drop from the boss at the end. You can get holsters at Stranded Tanker. Like I said before, this is the place to get the Imperial Dynasty today. It's definitely worth it. It's on my 4-piece Eclipse Protocol build with 1 piece of Golan gear. I would check that out. And then finally, we got Alp Summit Armament at Civic Center. You can get a good chest piece with Empathetic Resolve. That goes great on your healer build with a 4-piece of Future Initiative at least. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We got doubles for Walker Harrison Co., some Fenris for that 10% assault rifle damage, and Wyvern Wear for some 10% skill damage, which you want to put on any skill damage build. Alright, agents, well that was the targeted loot for today, October 3rd. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed my content. You can click the join button below to further support my dream of being a full-time content creator, or grab some Shadow Gaming merch, or become a patron today on patreon.com. All the links are in the pinned comment section below. It's not required for the channel, of course, but it really does help me out, pay for the Adobe software and the equipment and everything that goes into running this channel. If you have some extra to spare to help me out, then awesome. If not, it's alright. I appreciate you watching anyway. Well, anyway, take care, agents, and be sure to stay tuned for more daily dedicated Division 2 content. This is Agent Shadow signing off. I will see you in the next video. Take care, agents.